morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, I was thinking this morning, there are some things in the Tundra, some switches, some storage, that some of you folks may not know about. Some of the things I don't think about myself sometimes. And they're actually pretty handy things. Kind of neat to have, and should remember to use them more myself, I think. But anyway, I wanted to go over those, so we're going to take a look at 5 things in the Tundra that some people may not know about that are pretty cool. Okay. The first thing is this, and I'll show you guys here, is take 2. Okay, the first thing that I'll show you guys is what I call, and I'm not sure if it's the technical name for it from Toyota, but the proximity sensor switch, I guess you'd call it. It is right down here, right there. And right now I have it on. And what that'll do is when you're backing up against something, it will give you, when it's activated on like it is now, it will give you an audible tone, as well as show you on the dash that you're backing up against something and where that's located on the truck. So we're parked in the driveway right now. You guys can see there is my garage behind me. And I'm going to back up against that. And when I do, with that active, I'm going to show you and let you hear what it sounds like when that button is on. So here we go. I'll turn you around, show you the dash, and we're going to back up. So keep an eye on the dash there. And you can see and you can hear that as you start to back up, you get a beep. The closer you get, it yells at you more. But you can see right here that it shows you there's something behind the truck, hopefully that comes through, and something off to the right side. Now you can deactivate that by pushing the button. And now it's off, and you guys can see it has disappeared from the dash. Now the reason you'd want to do that, I suppose, is if you're backed up somewhere and you want to leave the truck running like it's 300 degrees outside and you want the air on, so that you don't have to sit there and listen to that. But I'll bet you there are a lot of people out there who, one, didn't know they had that, or did know they had it and had deactivated it for some reason and then forgot about it. So pretty cool little feature. I like that. The next one over here is, and this is on the left side of the driving area, I guess we'd say, is the auto high beam button. When you push that button, and I'll put you back up here on the dash to activate it, you get a message on the screen that says auto high beam ready, turn on high beams to activate. Now, what that means is that when you're driving down the road and there are no cars coming at you, your high beams will come on. When a car comes at you, they will automatically go back down. In other words, the high beams will turn off. That's a feature that you can select like many other vehicles, but if you're like me, I had forgotten that I even have that. I don't drive a ton at night unless we're on some kind of a trip or something, but I'd forgotten that it's even there. That would be an awesome feature to have if you drive at night and you want to not have to screw with turning your brights off and on. You have that button. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. It's just a simple push of the button, and that's it. The next one that I think is pretty neat, which I seldom use because, again, I'm not usually using the truck at night, is the rear bed light. If you look down here, you'll see a button. It has off, on, and then there is a middle setting as well. And the way it works is you can turn it completely off so that it never comes on. You can push one click, and what that means is when you open the doors, that light will come on in the bed automatically. Or you can force it to come on and it will stay on until you turn this off, which is where it's set at right now. And I'll go ahead and leave it. Well, I'll leave it on the door setting. So I'll show you just exactly what light I'm talking about. We'll step out of here. And hopefully it is light outside, but you can see up there on the top of the window, the lights are on. That's because the doors are open. If we go ahead and shut the door, which we'll do, those lights have gone off. And I must admit, once again, I had forgotten that I even have this. It was in the off position. So the few times that I have been out at night, and maybe it would have been nice to have that on, I haven't, because I forgot that I had it. So we're gonna leave it set on the door opening setting, and that way next time I'm out at night and open the doors, it will actually come on. The next one that I'm going to mention, the fourth one, are the is the light leveling button here. And what that does is you can actually change, we'll call it the level, I guess, of your front lights. In other words, you can make them point up or down a little bit. Now that would come in handy if you're towing something, or maybe the lights just weren't where you want them to be. You can adjust them a little bit. Pretty handy little feature. Again, something that most people might have known that they had, but I would guess probably, unless you tow often or you're very aware of the lights, had forgotten was there. That is one that I had not forgotten about. I actually did remember that I had that. I don't know. The last one that I'm going to mention has to do with storage. And I'll bet you a lot of people either have forgotten or never knew they had this. But if you lift up the center console here, underneath the lid, there are a few storage areas. You know, how many times you out driving somewhere and you need a pin and you can't find it, or you forgot where it was, or you just never put one in? Well, if you put a couple pins in here, and I'll show you. And I didn't push the bottom one all the way in. I guess I could. My pin's a little big, but you can store a couple of pins there so that you have one the next time you need it. Pretty cool. This is for tissues. I don't know what I'd ever use that for, to be honest. Maybe if you have little kids or something, you'd want to use this for one of those little tissue things. Not bad to have either, I suppose. If you spill something in the truck or whatever, would be kind of nice to have for that. But I might put, I don't know, an insurance card or something in there, or maybe paperwork, something like that. Which brings me to the next one up here. This one, and they're actually, these two are labeled. It says tissue here, so I guess you know what it's for. And this one says cards. This would be a good spot to put an insurance card, maybe your registration, something like that. So that if you need to put your hands on that stuff quickly, you're not digging through your glove box over here, you know? I think this would be much more handy to keep that thing here, and that's where I'm going to put mine. I actually had forgotten, once again, that I even had that. So as I was thinking about things in the truck and looking around, I opened that up, actually looking at the power outlet that's in there. And I saw that stuff on the bottom side of the center console and thought, you know, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I just wanted to go over, 5 things that I figure maybe people knew about, maybe they didn't, and they've forgotten. Because they're actually pretty handy little things that you've got there. Options that you can make use of. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't before. And let me know if I forgot anything that it's kind of obscure, but can come in handy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.